Why is it hard to budget when you've got ADHD? I'm Maddie Alexander-Grout. I'm an ADHD money and business coach and author of best-selling book Mad About Money, Managing Finances and Life with ADHD. So the first issue when it comes to budgeting is that ADHDers like to think in the now, and budgeting you have to think for the future, which takes a lot of brain power. And with executive function, time blindness and managing dopamine levels, that can be really difficult for ADHDers. Spending £500 in the future seems really abstract, but spending £20 seems very real right this second. ADHD brains don't like boring, so if your budget is boring, you're never going to look at it. If you can add some excitement in there and actually budget for some things that you like and you want, that's going to help you out a little bit. Spreadsheets. Yawn. You do not need spreadsheets to budget. You don't have to budget with spreadsheets. You can budget in your bank account so you don't have to look at it every single day and feel that shame and guilt. Making a budget requires focus and planning and looking and analysing. All of those things make our brains go, ugh. It takes a lot of executive function to actually create a budget in the first place, let alone stick to it. And then we've got emotions to deal with. When we're emotionally dysregulated, our budget generally goes out of the window. A lot of people who have got ADHD run their own business, or they're contractors, or they have inconsistent income. And when you've got income that fluctuates, that also makes it quite hard to stick to a budget. Or maybe you've created one and it's going quite well, and then you slip up and something doesn't go to plan, and then you chuck it in the fuck it bucket. The reason why ADHD budgets usually fail is because they're too rigid, they're too boring, they're too structured. If you can give yourself a little bit of flexibility so that if something does happen, you don't throw it all away, that shame and that guilt won't set in and you're more likely to stick to it. So what actually helps when you're trying to create a budget? Keep it simple. It's the golden rule. The more simple your budget, the easier it is to stick to. Automate whatever you can. Set up pots in your bank account so you know what money is allocated to what thing. Give yourself permission to mess up every now and again. We're not perfect, we're human. Have a money date with yourself, with your partner, with a friend. Do some body doubling. Have something where you sit down once a month and you look at things and you analyse what's coming in, what's going out, and what you want to allocate your money to. If you do that once a month, it's less looking. If you're constantly looking, that's another thing. We can get obsessive about budgets, and when we're obsessive, the slightest little thing that goes wrong, we don't do it anymore. If you join the Maddiverse, which is my free community, there are loads of spreadsheets. They're not really spreadsheets, they're kind of pretty. They've got pictures on them. They're just little forms, basically, that you can use to track your stuff. Separate your business and your personal bank accounts, that really helps. And the more you do monthly check-ins, the more it's going to work for you, I promise. Build something that works for you, not for somebody else. Neurotypicals do budgeting very differently.